Most mornings I don't feel like getting out of bed, let alone run. And there are a few things that get me out the door. Two people I've listened to and gave me extreme motivation to get up in the morning, push myself, and push the pace. So if you want to find out who those two people are, this video is for you. Over the next little bit, I'm going to be going over two people who extremely motivate me each and every day to continuously push myself to get through this running streak. Both these people you know, both these people I'm sure you've heard of, whether you're in the sporting world or whether you're in the motivational mindset world, you've definitely heard of them. And the first one is Kobe Bryant. This guy, rest in peace to Kobe, Black Mamba, and the Black Mamba mindset, had some serious quotes that definitely got my mind moving and got me thinking about what I need to do each and every day to stay motivated and to push myself to be the best person I can be in terms of getting out the door. I'm going to read this. Kobe Bryant once said, "The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do." Kobe wasn't obsessed with motivation, he was obsessed with preparation. And his preparation was daily. So let's watch this video and a quote from Kobe, why his daily motivation was so key.
So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6. Train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions.
So there he talks about an individual, maybe his teammate, maybe just someone else from around the NBA, or just your standard basketball player or sports athlete. And then he goes on to say how he woke up and how he trained. And this is what needs to stick with you and give you the mentality to push yourself even further than you ever want to.
Right now, imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4, you go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4.
So that was him. That made him that much better. And then he goes on to say,
right? And so now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up because they're 5 years behind. Right? So it makes sense to get up and start your day early because you can get more work in.
So do you want to be the best version of you? Do you want to be like Kobe Bryant? Because this guy was probably one of the best to ever step on the court in the NBA, other than the likes of Michael Jordan. And his preparation was definitely key. So when you don't want to run, that's what morning runs are. I get up every morning. Sometimes I don't run, sometimes I walk. But when I run in the mornings, I feel like it's quiet, it's calm. There's nobody else around. And I'm doing work that nobody else is doing. The second guy that I want to talk about is hardcore. And when I say that, you probably know who I'm talking about. David Goggins. This guy has the hardcore mentality mindset that you need to have if you want to strive to be the best. David Goggins says, "Suffering is the true test of life." This part of the run, when it feels uncomfortable, that's where the lesson is. Not every run feels good, but every run teaches you something. This guy had some great quotes. I'm going to play a video here of one of his quotes that really sticks in the head of why he wakes up early, why he gets up before everyone else, and a poison that can go into you that you don't even realize.
Yes, I run every single morning. I'm up about 5:30. So every morning starts with a run. And that's because that's the one thing I hate to do more than anything in the world. That's like my cup of coffee. The second you leave your house, and the second you open your phone, the second you do any of that, you are now letting in poison in cancer. You have to wake up and you have to give yourself belief. You have to give yourself confidence. So it starts with that run.
So get out there. Get out there before everybody else. Get the work done, and you'll feel better for the rest of your day before you check your phone, before you do all this other stuff. Get your butt out the door, and it'll be your coffee. It'll be your motivation. It will get your body moving and feeling great for the rest of the day. I have one more quote from David Goggins here, and I think you'll like this one. The streets are quiet in this video, and just listen to what he has to say.
People want to know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places, but right now, this morning, I'm getting it from, there's not a motherfucker that's up. There's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day.
With that, I tell you why I run in the morning. Running in the morning is great. It feels like you win the day early, before anybody else again. They could be sitting on the couch. They could be at home making themselves breakfast. They could be scrolling on their phone, on TikTok, Instagram, checking reels, whatever they're doing while you're out there doing work. The motivation is in you to do that, and that's why I'm over day 200 of this streak, and I'm pushing it, and I continuously get motivated when I hear these things and hear these quotes from these two gentlemen. You prove to yourself, before emails, before excuses, that you can do hard things. Trust me, if you put your mindset to it, and you've listened to either of those videos that I played for you guys, you're going to want to push yourself the way I've pushed myself over these last 200 plus days. You don't need to run fast. You don't need to run far. You just need to start. Discipline is built in moments like this, when no one's watching. So I'll see you tomorrow morning.